Yeah, we've just finished watching the film Mugabe and the White African Man. It was really a sad film where we saw how human rights were abused in Zimbabwe, and they are still being abused. Nothing has been done since, and really it has been a sad film, and it's just given us more motivation to work towards our human rights as Zimbabwean people, and we want to see the change.
My really question at the end of this film is what then becomes of Zimbabwe, especially with the judgment having been delivered, and to hear the sad story that they still went on to burn down the farm. Is that a contempt of court? And if they are in such contempt of a court that is the regional court upholding international human rights, what then can they uphold of the individual and of the whole state? Is not everything at stake there? How about the economy? How can they drive it forward when there is no such confidence in the system?
It is sickening to see such brutality when people are actually working so hard to sustain human life, and the atrocities so seen actually show disrespect for human rights, and more so having come unprovoked and all out of greed. And the surprising thing is these continue, and yet the person that was the victim is actually determined to fight for human rights. The rights, human rights for people that actually commit the atrocities. It is really sickening. I run short of words to comment on such a documentary.
It was appalling to watch such disregard for the law, such disregard for other people's livelihood. And for now, we're really worried about the coming election, because this documentary was based around the 2008 election. So obviously with another election coming up, we are really concerned about the outcome of that election. So we've got our petition, and we've had a few more signatures for it. We're still sending it, obviously, to the Zimbabwe government. We're sending it to the SADC executive, to the UN executive, to ensure that they're going to be observers for this coming election, and hopefully we'll get a better result, a result that will result ultimately in human rights and the law being restored in Zimbabwe. It's basically petitioning the government. We're asking them, and we're addressing it to the head of the government, to Robert Mugabe. We're addressing it also to South Africa, to the head of government in South Africa. We're addressing it to the SADC leaders and to the UN, and appealing to them to ensure that there's international observers before even the election is held, to uphold the rule of law during and after the election, and to obviously get the right outcome for this particular election.